the special meeting of the Waco City Council on May 11th, 2021 to order at 4:30 p.m. Welcome to the City Council meeting to canvass the May 1st, 2021 election results and swear in newly elected council members. All council members are present, and please join me now for a moment of silence. Thank you. On March 16, 2020, the governor suspended various provisions of the Open Meetings Act pursuant to his state of disaster authority. The change was effective March 16, 2020 until further notice or until the state of disaster authority declaration expires. In accordance with physical distancing guidelines and while providing for as much transparency as possible, this meeting will not be open to the public attending in person. This meeting is being broadcast live on Zoom, and the video and audio recordings will be available to the public. According to the governor and the attorney general, statutes that may require face-to-face interaction between members of the public and public officials are suspended, provided, however, that governmental body offers alternative methods of communication with their public officials. This includes public comment on agenda items. In an effort to allow for as much public input as possible, those who wish to speak or submit their written comments on listed agenda items were asked to register with the city secretary's office by 2:30 today. Individuals who register to speak on agenda items must limit their comments to 3 minutes and will be allotted 1 3-minute presentation regardless of the number of agenda items the speaker wishes to address. City Secretary, would you please proceed with the canvassing of the May 1st, 2021 election?
Yes, Mayor and Council. Mayor and Council, as custodian of records for the City of Waco pursuant to the Waco, Texas Code of Ordinance, Section 2-111, and as City of Waco election registrar under Texas Election Code 67.006, I present to you the certified election returns which were delivered to me via email from the McLennan County Elections Administrator on May 10th of 2021. Pursuant to the election service contract executed on the 15th day of April, 2021, the City of Waco ballots for the May 1, 2021 general election were counted, tallied, and certified on behalf of the City of Waco by Jared Goldsmith, McLennan County Election Administrator. The original certified election returns have been kept in my custody since my receipt of the records. I have provided Mayor Meek with the precinct tabulations in a sealed envelope, and a copy of the returns have been provided to each council member and includes A, the votes received by precinct for each candidate, B, the number of voters who cast a ballot at each precinct, and C, the total votes received.
Thank you, Madam Secretary. Would you please read the certified election results into the official record?
Yes, Mayor and Council, on May 1st of 2021, the legal votes cast for the City of Waco general election for council member of District 5, Jim Holmes, 1561, 67.87% of the votes. Alan Northcutt, 501, 21.78% of the votes. Tara Burns, 97, 4.22% of the votes. And Royce Montgomery, 141, 6.13% of the votes. Total votes cast, 2,300. The following have received the required number of votes for the respective office and can be declared elected. General election, Council Member District 5, Jim Holmes with 1,561 votes.
As mayor of the City of Waco and meeting with the City Council, sitting as the canvassing board to canvass the general election of May 1st, 2021 at Waco, Texas, do hereby certify the totals presented are all votes received by each candidate according to the certified tabulations, and as read into the record by the City Secretary, I further certify that the vote totals include early voting votes by precinct received under Section 87.1231 of the Texas Elections Code. We will now consider Resolution 2021-276 declaring the results of the general election for the District 5 election held on May 1st, 2021. Is there a motion?
Motion for approval.
Second.
City Secretary, please poll the council.
Certainly, there's some motion language, I think, that was placed at your spot that may be helpful.
I have it, so how about I'll make the motion? I motion that the City Secretary accept the certified election results as recited by the City Secretary and as received by the McLennan County Elections Administrator as final, and that the person shown to have received the required number of votes for the respective office be declared elected for the District 5 for a 2-year term ending May 2023. Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Please poll the council.
Holmes.
Aye.
Palmer. Aye. Kennard. Oh, my gosh. Porter-Ruud.
Yes.
Sabita.
Yes.
Bearfield. Yes. Meek.
Yes, that motion carries. Congratulations to Councilmember Holmes. And you should have been presented with a certificate of your election. And we'll have a few moments here in a moment to congratulate you further. And for the public viewing at home, we've been in a city council retreat since early this morning. So if we're a little bumpy on the ride here today, that's one of the reasons why. We'll next we'll move on in the name and by the authority of the state of Texas. I present the certificate of elections and certify Hector Sabito, Councilmember District 2, and Councilmember Kelly Palmer, Councilmember District 4, as duly elected for the purposes of the May 1st, 2021 election, pursuant to ordinances 2021-141, issued on March 16th, 2021, canceling the May 1st election for unopposed council members in Districts 2 and Districts 4, and certify that Jim Holmes was duly elected Waco City Council member for District 5 on the May 1st, 2021 election. The signed and sealed certificates are at your place here at the dais. Esmeralda, would you please now give the oath of office?
Yes, sir. If Councilmember Sabito, Palmer, and Holmes would meet me at front of the dais, and I will join you shortly to give the oath. And I can hold it and we'll pick up your sound. Does that work? Okay. Hi. If you will raise your right hand, and if you'll state your name where I say mine and repeat after me. I, Esmeralda Hudson,
I, Kelly Palmer,
do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the duties of the office City of Waco Council Member of the State of Texas, and will to the best of my ability preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States, of this state, and of the City of Waco. So help me God. Congratulations.
Nice.
Congratulations, council members. Our next order of business is to consider resolutions 2021-277, designating one of the council members as mayor pro tem for the city of Waco. Is there a motion?
I will make a motion to nominate Hector Sabito as our new mayor pro tem.
Second.
Any discussion? City Secretary, would you please poll the council?
Yes. Holmes.
Aye.
Palmer.
Aye.
Borderoud.
Yes.
Sabito.
Yes.
Bearfield.
Yes.
Meek.
Yes. Congratulations, Mayor Pro Tem Sabito. All right, now we'll take a few moments to give our newly elected council members a few moments to give some words, and then the remaining members of the council can also say some words at this time. So with that, I'll turn it over to our newly elected council members to the extent they have any remarks.
This is Holmes. I'll go first here. I was, just elected there a couple weeks ago. I want to thank the voters of District 5 for it was a record turnout. It was about 50% more than have ever turned up for a municipal school election. So I'm very thankful that everybody showed up. and voted, 68% voted for me. I appreciate that. I want to also thank my advisory team. It's about 150 to 200 people that I reached out to on a regular basis, and I'm sure by the end of the election or the campaign cycle, they were all tired of hearing from me. But it was those guys. Really, we've got some great leadership and supportive leadership of council in this city. I'm very thankful for. Third, I want to thank the other candidates in the race. I mean, the fact that they wanted to go through a campaign like this and be part of a public service effort. I mean, I applaud that. And Dr. Northcutt, Pastor Royce, and Chara Burns, I appreciate their efforts and their continuation to be in public service. I think it's a great thing. And last, this is, I'm going to tell this joke, Cindy, because you don't like it. I was having an affair with my campaign treasurer, I got to say that. Treasurer was my wife, so it's all good. I want to thank Cindy and my family. Kennedy is here tonight too, and my other sons, Spencer and Todd, very helpful, and I just appreciate it. And so that part is over. This council, I'm so happy to be here. When I got in here 5 years ago, different council, just a very strong council, and this, you guys, we've got a good team here. I'm just happy to be part of this this body, and great things. We spent all day, as Mayor said, going through goals and everything. And it's good to get back together. You don't believe how, even though we've got these things between us, and we're kind of spread out. I mean, it's good to get back together. This is just fantastic. So I'm excited to serve another 2-year term. I appreciate it, Mayor. Thanks.
Alrighty, well, I am so honored and excited to do my first full term as City Councilwoman of District 4. The last 6 months have been probably the wildest ride of my life to date. Nothing like addressing Snowvid and COVID as a freshly minted public official in the state of Texas. But echo what Councilmember Holmes said, this is such a phenomenal council with such a wide range of expertise and lived experiences and deep wisdom, and I'm excited that we have the next 2 years to work together. We just got off of 8 hours of working together, and I ran on addressing COVID-19 and pursuing affordable housing in the community and looking at equitable economic development, and we were talking about all of those things this afternoon, and that makes me so energized that we are a united front, really working to bring about the betterment of our neighbors. So I'm thrilled that D4 wants to hang around with me for a couple more years and get to serve alongside some phenomenal neighborhood associations and nonprofits and churches and really engaged neighbors. So excited for what's ahead.
Good afternoon. I am, like my council members, very honored and grateful to be able to serve another term. I am first and foremost grateful to the Lord for allowing me this opportunity and the support that He has given me along the way. My wife and my children, even though they could not be here because of the weather, but I know they are watching at home, and I'm very fortunate and blessed to have a support system at home that makes this job easier. Also to my family, my extended family and friends and relatives who have just shown support along the way, I'm thrilled and thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And then to my fellow council members, you are truly a joy to work with. And when I say I consider all of you friends, it's not a cliche, but I truly mean it, where we can talk, disagree, but we still hug it out at the end. And so it is truly an honor to serve what I consider the best city in the state of Texas alongside each and every one of you. I look for just tremendous future that lies ahead. And I look for the opportunity to continue serving with you. So thank you so much for just being you. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you.
I want to congratulate council members Holmes, Palmer, and Sabito on their re-election, and I absolutely look forward to serving alongside you. This has been a great experience for me the last 6 months, and I want to thank each one of you for your mentoring and assistance of me getting my feet under me. I think returning here for the council, and for me, just kind of beginning here is a joy, and I'm excited about it. And I'd also like to quell or dispel any rumors that the council retreat might have been an alcohol-filled affair. We were just full of the spirit and fellowship, but as a Baptist deacon, it was sober, for the record, but just pass that on.
Oh, gosh. Congratulations, council members Holmes, Palmer, and Sabido. And I'm very glad to see you extending your term as Mayor Pro Tem Sabido. It is important that we pick up on the work that we've been doing. We fortunately just are able to do it in one room together, and that has been a challenge for us, but I appreciate the fact that none of that deterred you, Kelly, or you, Josh, from really getting involved and actively participating, even though it was not the way it was supposed to start. We do things familially here, and without the work and support of our dedicated staff that we have in our city attorney's office, city management office, city secretary's office, we couldn't do this work. We set a lot of goals, and your voices lend to that and lead at points and support at others. And we do that so that we move harmoniously and symphonically as a city. And we will continue to do that with the support and strength of our constituents. Councilmember Holmes mentioned the record turnout, voter turnout this time, and I think that that is just on a wave of momentum from November, and I don't want that to stop. Regardless of what's happening at our legislature currently, I don't want any of that to stop, and our voter protection rights are our priority, just as all of the goals that we set and aligned are our priority. And I am very proud to be able to continue that work with the likes of you all.
I'm echoing my co-council members here and just saying congratulations. I want to greet the families, Matthew, Cindy, glad you guys are here with us tonight. I know Ilda, Councilmember Sabido mentioned that Ilda couldn't be at home, but you have amazing families who are so supportive of you, and I see that behind the scenes and in the front scenes too. And so thank you to the family members of these council members who support them along the way. Congratulations. I believe with all of my heart that this is for such a time as this moment, and that this is a team that is assembled, bringing different strengths and skills to the table, different abilities and ideas, and through this sharpening process that this governing body exercises in these council chambers twice a month, and more than that, in other meetings and other capacities, our city is going to be in a better place. And so I'm thankful for the dedicated work of every one of the people that is at this desk. I believe that coming together, we're really going to see even more impact for the good in this community. And I'm just so thankful for the three of you on this swearing-in day, because I know that you're going to do good for this community and that you're going to add value to this governing body. And together, we're going to see much accomplished. So congrats, and thank you for your willingness to serve your community. And with that, we will adjourn this meeting. Before that, this is our first meeting back, and it is so good to be back together. We will be, for the foreseeable future, we will be in the Bosque Theater meeting again once more, and there will be more to come in the future on what public input will look like. So with that said, there being no further business, we will adjourn the meeting at 4:49 p.m.